Hello students, today we are going to study the poem Keeping Quiet by Pablo Neruda. Before I start the explanation of the poem, let me tell you about the poet Pablo Neruda. Pablo Neruda was born in the year 1904 in the town of Parral in Chile. Neruda's poems are full of easily understood images which make them no less beautiful. He won the Nobel Prize for Literature in the year 1971. In this poem, Neruda talks about the necessity of quiet introspection and creating a feeling of mutual understanding among human beings. Stillness and silence will help man in creating these feelings. Pablo Neruda divides his poems into stanzas, but there is no rhyme or meter. Children, please mark this. In Pablo Neruda's poems, there is no rhyme or meter. You will notice that the lengths of lines differ in different stanzas. Moreover, there is a shift in thought as we move from stanza to stanza. Now, the theme of the poem. Keeping Quiet is a simple poem about the need for a little bit of soul searching which may help us to make peace with ourselves and others. It tells us how a moment of silent introspection will make us realize the utter futility of our aggressive endeavors. In the poem Keeping Quiet, Pablo Neruda talks about the need for introspection and to create a feeling of mutual understanding, love, and respect in the human world. He speaks about life where human beings are engrossed in their selfish motives and are living a life full of strife and destruction. Here, the word introspection plays a vital role. Introspection means a reflective looking inward or an examination of one's own thoughts and feelings. So, looking and thinking over one's deeds, one's thoughts, and one's action. So the poet says that we need to be quiet for a certain interval of time. Here, the certain interval he symbolizes as 12. So 12 might be 12 months, might be 12 days, might be 12 minutes, 12 seconds, or 12 hours. So, but here he wants to say that for some time, we need to be quiet, we need to be silent, we need to be still. Still here means he says that we should not move our hands and arms. We should be quiet and we should be still. Now, the first stanza of the poem. Now we will count to 12 and we will all keep still. For once on the face of the earth, let's not speak in any language. Let's stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. The poet here requests everyone to count till 12 in their own mind and to stop for a while. Maybe this 12 referred by the poet is the 12 hours in the clock or the 12 months in an year. He wants everyone to stop and calm down. The poet urges everyone not to speak any language. As we all know that there are different languages spoken in different parts of the earth, which sometimes become a barrier in our way for peace. So, the poet Pablo Neruda asks people not to speak. Not only this, he also wants us to stop moving our arms. By using the word arms, he means the weapons which are used by different countries to raise a war against each other. So basically, the poet is demanding peace from all of us. The second stanza. It would be an exotic moment, without rush, without engines. We would all be together in a sudden strangeness. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales, and the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. Children, here the two words exotic and strangeness. Exotic here means rare moment. Exotic, rare. unusual, so rare moment, and strangeness is uniqueness. Now, the poet says that it would be a rare situation when there will be no engines working. Here, he wants to say that if everything comes to standstill, it will be a very different moment. If all the engines, like the vehicles and machines, stop, then there will be a sudden, strange situation as the world will experience a sudden calmness. People will not be in a rush to achieve material things one after another. Further, the poet says that the fisherman will also stop and not harm whales in the sea. This means that the poet is urging everyone not to harm the animals. Here, he gives the example of whales which are being hunted for the purpose of food or trade. He also wants people to calm down so that they can stop and see what they have achieved or lost. For this, he gives the example of the man who gathers salt, whose hands are hurt. Here he wants everyone to stop for a while in order to see and feel their achievements and how much they have lost for the sake of attaining such materialistic things.